Alright, what is up, guys? This is Editing Fire Demon here, just right now as I'm editing this YouTube video. Quick disclaimer before we actually get into this video. There's going to be multiple topics of self-harm, depression, suicide, stuff like that. So if you guys are at all like nervous about that, or you don't want to see any of that, please don't watch this video. I'm letting you guys know right now before we get right into the video, but without any more yapping, let's get right into it. What is up, YouTube? We're back here yet again with Doki Fallen Angel. You guys know the drill. We've done this already 10 other times. We're already here, and y'all know the drill. But we're back here, episode 11. We're just going to continue straight from where we left off. I'm not going to leave you guys waiting. If I can get to page 4. Oh my god, there we go. Alright, yeah, so we're just gonna get straight into it. I don't really have anything to yap about, so we're just gonna get right into it. I gently open my eyes. I grab my phone to look at the time. It's still fairly early. Is the sun out? Looking through the curtains, it appears the clouds still haven't fully subsided. There's still a light shower outside. I turn to see Yuri has mysteriously vanished. Huh? I smell food. Ooh! I quickly get up and start my normal routine. While brushing my teeth, I realize how stupid I look in this kimono. Nah, bro, we were cooking there. We looked so good in that. Anyways, I walk downstairs into the living room. Good morning, Fire Demon. Yuri is hovering over the stove, a pan sizzling on top of it. What? No darling this time? Yuri doesn't respond, but I can tell by her blushing cheeks that she heard me. I sit down at the table and Yuri follows, plates in hand. I start to dig into my breakfast. So, what are the plans for today? Well, I was thinking we could go to the pharmacy to pick up your prescription. Then after we can return to that one spot from yesterday and have a picnic. Yuri smiles ear to ear. That sounds really nice. Yeah, that's why I came up with it. I hope the weather clears up. Though. Take another bite of my food. Still chewing, I give her a big nod. Fire Demon, I had something I wanted to do as well, if it's okay with you. Of course, what is it? I wanted to throw out my knife collection. This comes as a shock to me. A surprise, to be sure, but a welcome one. I think that's a great idea. Really? Are you sure you're ready to do it? If I want to get better, I have to throw out all temptation. It will be hard to get rid of the collection I've worked so hard for. But I think this will be a good way to end this chapter of my life, and to open a new, brighter one. I'm happy to hear that, Yuri. We continue to eat in silence. I don't know how to whistle. Pardon? I thought I'd break the silence with a fun fact about myself. I can't whistle. I've never been able to all my life. I've tried as hard as I can, looked it up, asked other people, still can't whistle. Just thought I'd share one of my weird quirks. I take another bite of my food. When I watch TV, I always put the volume on an even number. What? It bothers me if the volume is on an odd number. I can't watch it unless the volume level is even, or at the very least a multiple of 5. I have no idea why. I've just always been like that. I can't help but smile. So, there's my fun fact. That's cute. Yuri turns beet red. Alright, here's another one. When my shoelaces are untied, I always announce that my shoelaces are untied. I have no idea why, and it makes absolutely no sense. I'll just say, oh, my shoe's untied, and then I'll bend down and tie them. Doesn't matter if I'm alone or in public either. Yuri looks at me as if I'm some sort of psychopath. Then she says, that's cute. And now it's my turn to blush a little. Okay, now your turn. Let's see. Whenever I'm walking, I'll accidentally drag my foot whilst taking a step. I'll then purposely drag the other foot as well. It's as if my mind is trying to balance on my body or something. I've always found it very strange. I have no idea why I do it. I don't know if it could be labeled as some form of OCD, or perhaps something else. I'd say you're just weird. We share a laugh and continue our meals. I check the time. We should start getting ready. We can get to the pharmacy early, come back, throw out your knife collection, and then have the rest of the day to do whatever. Very well. I'll go get dressed. Yuri comes down looking as beautiful as ever. Ready to go? Am I still wearing the kimono? I don't think we are. Yes, let's go. Okay, I'm assuming we're not. Okay. Yuri and I arrive at the pharmacy. How can I help you? I look at Yuri. Prescription for Yuri? Can I get a last name? Yes, it's... Oh, my shoe's untied. I look down and realize that my left shoelaces were undone. I get down on one knee. Loop-de-loop and pull, and your shoes are looking cool. I stand back up. Here you go. Aw, we didn't get to learn her last name. God damn it. I wanted to know her last name. Yuri checks the tag to clarify that it's the right prescription. You'll want to take a dosage twice a day, so every 12 hours. Thank you. You're welcome. The pharmacist gives us a big smile. Is that it? I flash glances between the two of them. Do you have any other questions? No, I think I understand everything. Thank you again. My pleasure. I take Yuri's hand, and we exit the building. It's oddly convenient that everywhere we go is in downtown. Alright, Yuri. How about we head back to your house and go through out your knife collection? Yuri takes a moment to ponder this. It's obvious she doesn't share my enthusiasm about removing her collection. Perhaps it holds more of an emotional connection than I thought. That sounds like a good idea, Fire Demon. And that's my specialty. Having good ideas. No, being called Fire Demon. We arrived back at my house. Or at Yuri's house. Yuri's upstairs. She said she wanted to change it to something more comfortable. I'll just sit here and wait. Bzzz. Oh, no, we got the text again. I reach into my pocket and grab my phone. I wonder who it's from. It's an unknown number. I hope you're enjoying your break. Wait. This is the same person who was sending me those weird texts a few weeks back. I type a response. What do you want? You know what I want. Yet you still haven't given it to me. This is ridiculous. I don't know what you want, so just leave me alone, or I'll call the police. Oh, you don't have to worry about that. My plan is already in motion. Plan? What the hell does that mean? Fire Demon? Ah! I turn around to see Yuri behind me. Is everything okay? Yeah. Yeah, everything's fine. I slide my phone back into my pocket. I just dozed off waiting for you, so you scared me a little. My apologies. It's alright. You ready now? Okay. We head upstairs. We enter her bedroom. We take a seat on the floor. Yuri reaches under the bed and pulls out a briefcase-sized wooden box. She pops the latches and the top flings open. My eyes sparkle in amazement. There's a plethora of all kinds of knives, ranging from pocket knives to butterfly knives, needle points, tanto points, straight backs. It's not just the type of knives either. They're all exotic with their own unique design and color. Wow. That's all I can say in this moment. I never thought I'd use the word beautiful to describe a knife. How would you even acquire items like these? I almost ask, but Yuri speaks up first. They're beautiful, aren't they? She took the words right out of my mouth. Yeah. I thought she maybe just had a few pocket knives. This is pretty incredible, though. This one is my favorite. She picks one up. It's solid steel with light blue waves etched into it. I watch her twirl it around her thin fingers. Would you like to hold one? Mm-hmm. Yuri carefully hands me the knife like a sensei handing his pupil a sword. I hold the knife in my dominant hand. It's a lot heavier than I thought. As I turn it around, its light blue blade reflects the light. Oh, out of curiosity, I run my thumb perpendicular to the blade. It's sharp. You seem to handle it pretty well, though. I wouldn't say that. More so, I just have the common sense not to prick my finger on the point of a knife. Yuri continues to examine me, examining the blade. You know, Fire Demon, for a long time, these were the only things I had. There was a time where I'd just given up on love. And then you showed up. And you showed me that I don't need these things. I felt the same way about myself. There was no one out there for me. I would just live my life playing video games and be fine with it. But that day when I looked into your eyes, I knew that everything would be okay. How much do you love me, Fire Demon? Huh? I asked, how much do you love me? Well, that's an unexpected question. I suppose I love you 3,000. 3,000? Yeah. That's a big number. That's just how much I love you. Yuri blushes bright red. That was really cheesy, Fire Demon. It ain't easy being cheesy. Oh, god damn it. Okay, I'm about to end this episode right here. Also, don't pretend you didn't like it. Now I suppose we should dump these. Out of nowhere, a ringing cut through the air. Hello? Oh god. Yuri's expression breaks. She turns wide-eyed and pale as if she'd seen a ghost. Is everything okay? Yuri shoots up onto her feet. We have to go. Now! What's going on? She grabs my hand and we rush out of her house. Oh shit! Here I am, sitting in a hospital hall. I don't really remember running here. The hospital isn't exactly close by, so I don't even know how we got here. I'm exhausted and can't even keep up with how many thoughts are racing through my head. Yuri still hasn't told me what's going on. She tried explaining it, but she stuttered and talked so fast it was incomprehensible. Suddenly, a small pink figure enters my peripheral. Natsuki? Natsuki, are you okay? What happened? Sayori. Oh! Oh shit. Oh my god. I feel like a knife is twisting into my chest. What about Sayori? Natsuki talks slowly in between sobs. I walked into the house. I was going to make some dinner and I called her down and she wasn't answering me. Oh my god. I went up to her room and knocked. She still wasn't responding. So I gently opened the door and what? What did she see? Where's Sayori? It's okay, Natsuki. So I've been so lost this entire time I forgot Yuri was still here. Just breathe. In and out. Natsuki, what happened next? Sayori hanged herself. Oh my god. I fall back into my seat. Dude, I'm legitimately about to cry. What the fuck? Oh my god. The knife twists deeper into my chest. I can't breathe. I can't believe what I just heard. I want to deny it. I want to pretend it's some sick joke. That none of this is real. Think back to my last interaction with Sayori. Think of my childhood friend. That bubbly girl that always smiled and always made other people happy. Yet I couldn't make her happy. This is all my fault. I know what you're doing. I look back at Natsuki. Stop blaming yourself. It's not your fault. Yes, it is. If you knew the whole story, you would know this is all because of me. Fire Demon. Yuri puts her hand on my shoulder, but I smack it away. Don't touch me! Neither of you can understand. I just need to think. A doctor approaches us with a sour face. You are Sayori's friend, correct? Yes. You've come in contact with her parents. They're on their way, but it'll be some time until they arrive. You kids should go home. We'll take care of her. Is she gonna be okay? I'm no longer listening. I just sit there with my head down, thinking about everything I could have done to change this. The doctor and the girls keep talking, but it's all muffled sounds to me. Their voices have been drowned out by my own thoughts. But there's one word that I make out. A word that pounds on all edges of my mind. Coma. Wait. Oh my god, is she not... Dude, I really hope she's not dead. Oh my god. I don't know what day it is. I don't know what time it is. Ever since I heard about Sayori, I haven't left my house. The only time I leave my bed is to eat and use the bathroom. Mainly the latter, as I rarely chose to eat. The pain from my empty stomach is the only thing I feel anymore. I can't believe I couldn't save my best friend. I was the only person who could, and I chose not to. So, several soft pounds on my door. I don't respond. Yuri's muffled voice comes from the other side of the door. Fire demon, please come out. It's the same line every day, and every day I refuse to move. I failed everyone. I can't even show my face out to anyone, or I risk bringing them only pain. Please, you have to believe it wasn't your fault. Lies. It's all lies. She wasn't there when Sayori handed me her heart. She wasn't there when I crushed it and dropped it onto the floor. You can't just stay in your room for the rest of your life. You have to come out and talk to me. Please, just listen to me. Doesn't she understand? I don't want to be helped. Help is for people who deserve it. Very well, then. Don't talk to me. I just wanted to give you this. A paper slides underneath my door threshold. I lay in my bed for a while before getting up. Pick up the piece of paper. A bird in the sky. A human can never understand how a bird feels. A bird has wings that allows it to soar highly. But a human can never truly understand that feeling. A human can only go so high with their own being. We look up at the blue sky with envy, with hope to experience the feeling of true freedom. Like a bird that soars throughout the sky, and the bird may never be able to understand what the feelings of us. While it may be on the ground for a moment, it can take off on its own accord. So we look up into the sky with curiosity, and hope that we may one day feel as weightless as a bird. Huh? Yuri's poems are usually very symbolic and cryptic, but I have no issue deciphering this one. This poem has to be about Yuri and me. I represent the bird that can fly to its heart's content. She looks at me with envy. Even with everything I've done, she still holds me highly. But why? I wipe a stray tear from my eye. Under the threshold, I can spot a shadow. I slowly turn the knob. Yuri barrels through the door and crashes into me. I stumble and somehow seat us onto my bed. She grips me tightly and cries into my chest. Fire demon. I wrap my arm around her. She lightly pounds onto my chest. Don't you ever do that again. For my sake. She stares at me blankly, and then goes back to burying her face into my chest. I thought I lost you. I'm sorry, Yuri. You see now that I'm just a failure. Don't say that. Please, don't say that. She continues to stare at me. I meet her gaze. Her soft lavender eyes, red from tears, pierce into my own. Why are you here? Like you said to me, when you love someone, you don't give up. Because giving up is too devastating. Love. Such a stupid and confusing word. The word that caused all of it. Yet I can't get it out of my head. The poem you wrote. Is that really how you feel? Yuri nods. She's not crying anymore. I was lost in my own little world. I had pushed everyone away thinking it would be better, but I was only imprisoning myself. But you're strong. You can do anything. And you showed me how I can be like that as well. I'm not who you think I am. You've placed me on this high pedestal I can never reach. Look at me, Yuri. Look at what I've caused. Yuri places her hand on my cheek. It's warm and soft. Mountains cannot rise without earthquakes. Don't let this moment define who you are. I continue to stare deeply into her eyes. Maybe she's right. I've been beating myself up because of what happened to Sayori. I've become what I've been trying to help others avoid. You helped me. It's my turn to help you. You don't have to suffer alone anymore. With that statement, I break down. I no longer hide my feelings. Yuri and I both begin to stream tears. We sit there in silence, holding each other. Oh, I got you something. What? Yuri exits the room. She quickly returns, and she pulls out a bag from behind her back. What is this? Just something. A thank you gift. For everything you've done. You didn't have to do that. I know. Yuri gives me a soft smile. I begin to reach inside the bag. I feel something solid. It's like a block of wood. I pull it out. It's an old portable radio. I found it in an antique store downtown. I thought it was cute, and I know how much you like music. I run my hands along the edges of it until I reach its dials. I'm not singing all this, by the way. I look back up at Yuri. Thank you. There's more. More? I reach back into the bag again. I pull the item out. It's a picture frame. With a portrait of Yuri. I'm not very good with gifts. Do girlfriends normally give portraits of themselves to their boyfriends? Not usually in this context, but it doesn't matter. I love it. And I love you. Yuri slides next to me and rests her head on my shoulder. I stare at her. Love. Still, such an odd word to me. Every time it exits my mouth, I feel strange. But I'll continue to tell it to Yuri. Because this is the girl I fell in love with. January 5th. A very important day. Today is Yuri's birthday. And I have something very special planned for today. Damn! Alright, well, I'm gonna end that episode here. A lot of emotions in this mod. I'm legitimately loving this mod. I legit shed a tear this episode. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed, please make sure to like and subscribe. It helps me out a ton. Helps me to create more videos. If you guys, yeah. So, with that, I will leave this video here. Peace out.